Alright, so now what I want to do is cover detail a little bit further. So there's some things in this picture that I want a little bit more detailed, like this stuff. Whenever you shoot raw, it negates any kind of detail. It doesn't have a sharpening. So in here I have detail. And I know I just hopped around, but really that's kind of what you do anyway. Like these are not in order of operations at all. So the problem with detail is you have to be zoomed into 100% to actually see its effect. So here on this cup, I'm zoomed in, therefore I'm going to probably be able to see the detail pop through. Now if I'm out here, I'm not going to see that detail and how it's popping. So I'm going to choose something within it, and then I'm going to pop those details. Too much sharpening will yield into a very kind of like almost storybook look. I mean, really, this stuff looks like it was drawn in here or painted. So be very careful on how much sharpening you actually put in. If you hold the Option key, you can see what's being sharpened. Okay, the amount here on my mask, let's say for detail, if I rank this up for detail, I can see what's being sharpened. Is that important? Not really, but it helps sometimes. So wow, I can really see this screen, right? I mean, look at that screen. I can see a little hole in the screen. Everything's so vibrant and so popping. It's like almost too much. But that's the beauty of Lightroom. I can go in here, and if I was to look at this thing all turned off, whoops, let me zoom out here. I can, and I can look at the tonal control, and I can say, well, maybe I went overboard on that. Can I shut that off? Can I shut the other one off? Yep. All these little light switches. Now, when it comes to sharpening, the same thing occurs as it did before. Once you sharpen, you might also want to go back and address some stuff in the basic window. So here, maybe I want to lower exposure just a little bit. So if I didn't want it so radioactive, there's my results for that. Nice. Okay, so now that we've done a little bit on the sharpening and how to sharpen and how to see sharpening and why you would sharpen, what I want to do now is a few other things, things that aren't Lightroom, but Lightroom related to Photoshop, and that's going to be handled within the next video. So this one's going to be called Details, and the next one is going to deal with the abstracts of color.